Smith, welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the Washington Wizards playing against the Sacramento Kings. Well, for Sacramento, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. After fighting so many battles to keep the Kings in Sacramento, they are set to open up a new arena for the start of next season. Shaq, you've been involved with the Kings. How big was this for the city?
Well, it firmly establishes the Kings in Sacramento for years to come. Excuse me, Sacramento. The design is great. It's going to be the first drop-top arena, indoor-outdoor arena. It's going to be fabulous. I can't wait.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be great. I mean,
we're here in California's capital, Sacramento, and a look to them. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Well, it was the Sacramento Kings in their last game, a loss to the Cavs in Cleveland. And that does your confidence guys no favor. They got manhandled in that one. It wasn't pretty.
Just looking at the stat sheet, they gave far too many free throws away in that game. Maybe it was the noise in the building or something, but they really looked rattled.
Well, Greg, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but all of those misses from the stripe clearly had an impact on that game.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So on the floor for Washington, the talented Wall and Beal team up in the backcourt. Gortat is out there with John Lewis. And it's Dudley in at the 3 spot. In transition, here come the Wizards. And the shot is good. Beal's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for Washington.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Yeah, and a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. You would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. And stolen by Cousins. Collison against Dudley. Kicks it to Cousins. Bellinelli dishes to Lee. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Gay rejected by Wall. And they're able to recover. And the Wizards with possession. This game against Sacramento is the first time they've met this year.
Yeah, faced off twice last season, and it was a split between the two teams.
Well, you know, both of these teams know and understand when they face off, it's a very winnable game for either one of them. They often don't get a chance to feel that way. I'm not sure how I like this one. He used the rim to get some true hang time there.
No, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Okay,
I'll buy that for now.
A good old-fashioned chin check right there.
Shot's good by Lee. So for Washington, their last game, a loss to the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And I think they can hold their heads high from that performance, you know, despite the final score being what it was.
I agree with you. I mean, it was a tough game, played in a tough environment on the road, and they were in it right until the bitter end, so that's good stuff.
The Wizards have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Wall passes to Beal. Jumper off the screen. Some solid defense from Gay.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Collison against Wall. Pass to Beal. Tries from 10, and that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 3 assists in the game. The Kings trailing. Collison kicks to Cousins. Pass to Lee. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. And so it's Washington with it. Wall dishes to Beal. Gortat with the screen for Beal. He feeds it to Lure. Clock at 6. It's taken away by Collison. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Gay with it. Now Beal defending. So they take the lead. 6 points for Freak. The Wizards have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Gortat with a screen on Collison. Here's Beal. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight. For Sacramento, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Bellinelli off the pick from Lee. And Bellinelli kicks to Lee. Again, Sacramento.
I don't think you can say enough about the quarter he's having. Every one of his attempts has gone down.
Wall draws the double. And the foul called on Freak.
And that's 2 fouls for him very early in this ball game. He'll probably have to spend some time.
The Kings trail by 9. So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. They've got John Lure. Oubre out there with Jared Dudley. And it's Wall. And it's Simmons in at the shooting guard. Washington with the rebound.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Cavaliers had a huge game. He finished with 39 points and was his usual self on the glass, grabbing just about any missed shot that came off the rim. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
And Wall kicks to Simmons. There's the pick. Goes up off the pick. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Teams value the 3 so much nowadays. Let's check out the best at it. The Kings in second.
No doubt they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Washington.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
They're also having a lot of success from the free throw line tonight. You always want to cash in from there.
In the posts, Lure's there, and McLemore kicks to Cousins, and out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
And now a quick review at the numbers for John Wall. 7th in steals, and he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And talk about highway robbery. I mean, jumping the passing lane, snatching away your dribble. He'll take it from you.
Simmons passes to Dudley. Outside, Wall. Feeds it to Dudley. No one near him. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
And that kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
The Kings trail by 11. To the inside. Here's Lee. It's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. That's 10 points for Freak. Wizards have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Simmons, guarded by McLemore. It's stolen by McLemore. Ball going up court. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Oklahoma City, things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And checking out Sacramento, they're 9th best in the conference.
And checking out Sacramento, they had the kind of hot and cold start that we've kind of come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of a breakout season.
And, you know, perhaps with a roster move or two later on, Greg, they can start to break out of that pattern.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. The Wizards have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Cauley Stein, he's checked in for the Kings. Here's Lee. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Lee's got 12 in the game. Wizards leading by 7. Here's Simmons. 11 points last game. And here's Dudley for 3. Cauley Stein grabs the board.
And if they know what's good for him, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball into three-point territory.
And you're right there, Clark, because anything less than lockdown defense on him is going to result in a triple.
On defense, the Wizards. They've led by as many as 11 points. In the corner, it's McLemore. Gay kicks to Lee.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
All with it, now defended by McLemore. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. On its way from Dudley for 2, and it's Gay with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Hit by Lee. Gay against Dudley. There it goes. It's in, and the Wizards' lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Gay.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Wall, that's good.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Cauley Stein off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Neal. From the top of the key, he buries it. And the Wizards lead by 7. The Kings have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Wall against Rondo. Sacramento moving it around. McLemore dishes to Lee. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the Kings check on 2 more.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Rondo against Wall. Dudley with a screen for Wall. He with the block. And now here's Rondo, the fast break opportunity. That's good from Gay on the assist from McLemore. Now it's just a 3-point Washington lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
It's tipped. And here's Rondo. 7 points in the game. Here's Lee. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist number. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Flip Saunders was saying to his club. He focused on their offense and said to his guys, make the extra pass. Don't try to play hero ball and do it by yourself. That ends up leading to bad shots. Well, Coach not wasting any time in tweaking the game plan. We'll see if it makes a difference as we approach halftime, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Here's Dudley. Outside for Beal. There's the dish to Roberts. Gortat with a screen on Collison. And it's Beal in the corner. There's a screen by Gortat. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And it's 13 points here for Beal.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And it'll be Sacramento as it goes out of bounds. The Kings retain possession.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Caspi, he's checked in for the Kings. Bellinelli comes in for Ben McLemore. The shot by Cauley-Stein, no good. Wizards leading by 3, and Roberts has it in the corner. Lots of room, no good. The Kings have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Hit by Lee. Collison, the pass to Bellinelli. Dishes it to Cauley-Stein, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Dudley against Lee. Dudley's shot is good. Dudley's got 4 points this quarter.
And when it comes to size, it's not a one-on-one matchup that favors him.
Well, you wouldn't know it with that finish, I tell you. I mean, that took a little bit of creativity right there.
Lee left side. No good with the wing jumper. The Wizards with the lead. And Beal kicks to Roberts. He dishes it to Dudley. Beyond the arc. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Lee. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on Marcin Gortat.
Really an extraordinary game for Lee. 16 points, and he's rejected a shot over the course of the game, too.
And it easily could have been more. He's played an effective game at that end of the floor.
Quincy Aces checked in for Cauley-Stein. And a switcher also for Washington. Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for Gary Neal. Here's Roberts. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Here's Gortat, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Oubre's checked in for Jared Dudley. Lee kicks to AC. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Ace's got 6 points.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Hit by Lee. The drive by Collison. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. For Sacramento, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
No, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Sacramento. And both free throws good for Lee.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Gortat with a screen on Collison. Beal dishes to Gortat. Nails the 16-footer. Gortat's got 6. Clark, a lot of give and take between these sides early.
Kevin, how about 6 lead changes in this half already?
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Here's Lee. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. What a recent stretch it's been for these players. They're the NBA's leading scorers over the last 10 games. Freak number 1.
Quite a role he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
Washington's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. There's a screen by Gortat. And Roberts kicks to Gortat. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Gortat's got 6 in the quarter.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
The pass to Lee. Right block shot. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Lee's got it all tied up now for the Kings.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Roberts passes to Gortat. Gortat with the screen for Beal. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Bellinelli dishes to Lee. It's deflected. Now here's Beal. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And don't forget about his work on the glass. I mean, he contributed in a number of ways.
Outside Collison. Off the pick. That's good. Collison's got the lead up to 2 now for the Kings. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Kings.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnover.
You know, adding on to that, they've done a great job of challenging and changing shots in this first half, and they've gotten some blocks as well.
There's Beal with the 3, and that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. Chalmers has got 3 assists tonight.
They have a 2-for-1 situation if they go quick.
Yeah, I don't think they have to rush, though, Greg. Just need to find a good shot this time. Excellent feed from D.C., Darren Collison.
Washington's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. 15 seconds left to play here in the half. That doesn't go either for Beal. Now Casper to the wing right side. Here's Bellinelli. And a pretty tightly contested.
Well, a good...
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
Lee in at power forward. Bellinelli is out there with Collison. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Gay in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Collison against Wall. Passes it to Gortat. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
He misses the free throw. And the Kings making a change here. Cauley Stein's checked in. And he sinks the second. The Kings leading. Collison kicks to Bellinelli. Picked by Lee inside. And Cauley Stein with the basket on the assist by Bellinelli. 6 points for Willie Cauley Stein.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
Inside, here's Lee, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander. Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Gay against Dudley. Gay passes to Lee. Gortat with the block. They recover it. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
Gortat with a screen on Collison. Collison against Wall. He kicks it to Lure. Fires from the line. And good. Coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got 6 assists now in the game.
Nice piece of work there. Get yourself a little space and pull the trigger.
Takes the 13-footer, and that one's good. And now it's 27 points for Freak.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense. That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Collison kicks to Lee. Rebound by the Wizards. Gortat's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Washington trailing. And Wall kicks to Gortat. Nice ball movement by Washington. And Lure gets it to go.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor.
Isolate over the last few weeks.
First and blocks. Spacing.
Has been better than them at scoring on second chance opportunities. They do a great job pursuing missed shots, but more importantly, they convert a good percentage of them.
And going back to that top ranking in terms of block shots, for me, it's been pure dominance. Defensively, they have such great presence around the rim, and at times, that gets in your head.
The Kings making a switch here. McLemore is checked in. Lee kicks to Gay. Back to Lee. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Lee's got 6 here in this quarter. Wizards have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Outside, Wall. There's a screen by Gortat. To the middle, off the screen, and stolen by Cauley Stein. Rondo with it. He's got 7. Screen by Lee. Wall with the steal. Dudley's shot is good. Dudley's got the game tied up here for the Wizards.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Some hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
They set the screen. Here's Lee, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Wizards making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Wall against Rondo. Here's Lure. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Rondo off the pick from Lee. Rondo dishes to Lee. Now the feed to McLemore. 6 to shoot. Rondo kicks to Lee. can't get it to go. Now the Wizards take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Gay passes to McLemore. Kicks to Lee. It's stolen. Simmons dishes the Wall. Pass to Lewis. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Pass to Neal. The high post shot. Sacramento grabs the miss. Lee's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside Rondo. And that one's good. Rondo's got 9.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
And here's Wall. He has 6. Nine feet out. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. He's got 8.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Rondo playing well. 9 points now. And 3 assists as well. Passing and free throws, those are 2 areas.
7 seconds left to play in the 3rd. On its way from Neal for 2. Not enough on that one as it misses. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Kings ahead, leading by 6. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The 4th quarter of action getting started. Wizards trail by 6. 4th quarter on the court for the Wizards. The great pair of Wall and Beal are at the guard spots. Jared Dudley out there with Gary Neal. And it's Gortat in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Screen by Cousins. The drive by Collison. Gortat with the block. But they get it back. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. The Wizards shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Feeds it to Neal. Fires at the elbow. No good. Good D by Lee. Kings leading now by 4. Here's Gay. Beal pulls it in.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Collison against Wall. Top of the key. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Back to Gay. He feeds it to Lee. The baseline jam. Shot's good. Lee's got 31 points.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
And Wall kicks to Beal. The dish now to Dudley. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Gay outside. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Collison kicks to Lee. Gortat with the rebound. Gortat's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Lewis checked in for Washington. Wall passes to Beal. They set the pick. To tie it up. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
What a performance from Beal here. 16 points, and there's a nice number in the assist column as well.
It really has been, Clark. He's created a lot of open looks for his teammates. Very unselfish play from him today.
And he can't hit the second. The Kings have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Gay dishes to Collison. And Bellinelli kicks to Lee. Bellinelli up top, covered by Wall. Bellinelli gets the bucket. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. All with it, picked up by Collison. Here's Wall. Dishes it to Gortat. And there's the pass to Beal. 6 on the shot clock. Off the screen. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Beal's got 19 points.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Lee passes to Cousins. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Beal's running. Wall, that's good. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Washington?
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Rajon Rondo's checked in for Sacramento.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
And Wall. Here we go now. That's good. Wall's got 4 points now in the quarter.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Here's Lee. Rebounded by the Wizards. They've led by as many as 11 points. And the rejection by Cousins. Gay left side. And he dunks it down.
And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just can't quantify.
You know what? I'm going to quantify it right now, Clark. And this is a close game, and that was something special.
And really,
good try.
In a game, you guys, in a game like this, though, when you have a chance to send a message, you do. And boy, did he ever on that play.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Back to Lee. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. Lee's got 33. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
This game, as close as it's been, you really hate to see it come to an end.
I agree.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
The Kings have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Rudy Gay on the wing. Plenty of space. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got assist number 5 here tonight. Wizards trail by 3. Outside, Wall. Gortat with a screen on Rondo. Wall dishes to Gortat. That freed up. Nice work off the pick. Gortat's got 6 here in this quarter.
And you're starting to see some tired legs on those defenders as we come down the stretch here, Clark.
Passes it to Bellinelli. Knocks down the 3-ball. And the Kings lead by 4.
Those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Gortat with a screen on Rondo. And stolen by Cousins. Lee outside. Banked in off the glass. Lee's got 12 points here in the second half. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Sacramento.
The activity level defensively I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
Wizards ball.
So it's Washington now. 6-point game. And Wall kicks to Beal. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
And shoot, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up with ease, executing, getting quality shots. I mean, this is fun to watch.
And guys, they've put the defense on the defensive.
Beal the pass to Gortat. And he banks in the layup. Gortat's got 21.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Shooting just 1.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. Wizards on D. Down low. Here's Lee. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got 4 assists in the game.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
Where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. They want things to be easy on themselves here late. Make sure he has the ball. So far in the game for Lure, he's got 16 points and a steal. You talk about being on, he's been it. Not even one missed shot so far.
This is superhuman stuff we're seeing today, guys.
The shot by Bellinelli. No good.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And that's 21 points here for Beal. Kings leading now by 3.
Got it. Get the ball inside.
Outside Rondo. To the middle. He's looking for Cousins and finds him. Lee left side. Outside Rondo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cousins dishes to Lee. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Rondo. No good. Wizards trail by 3. Now here's Beal. Here's the screen. And Wall kicks to Lure. It's hauled in by Gay.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
He dishes it to Cousins, and he slams it one-handed.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Rondo against Wall. Cousins in a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And that one falls for DeMarcus Cousins.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second. Excellent game we've seen from DeMarcus Cousins. He's got 10 rebounds, and he's been a good on-the-ball defender, too. He's got a pair of steals.
Yeah, he's just made a lot of very heads-up plays, and his defense really has been a difference maker.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hi, Kevin. Flip Saunders was just going over the plan with his team. He told us guys, I know we can do this, fellas. Let's maximize every possession and get after it. And just watch. Things will go our way. Kevin?
Got it. Get the ball inside.
Rondo against Wall. Rondo gets the bucket. And the Kings lead by 5.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Here's Wall. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Big-time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Here's Rondo. It's Gay on the wing. Lee outside. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Now Wall. There's a screen. There's a screen by Gortat. And Wall kicks to Gortat. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. And so it's Washington with it. Wall passes to Gortat. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. 25 points for Marcin Gortat.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Gay dishes to Lee. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam. Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you hate to lose it.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Darren Collison, he's checked in for Rajon Rondo. And Wall kicks to Gortat. Comes up empty off the pick.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
To the paint. It's tipped. Here's Cousins. Gortat with the block. And he's able to get it back. Washington trailing. Outside, Wall. To the middle. Money!
That was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
And for Sacramento, their shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Lee against Gortat. Takes the 13-footer. Sinks it.
Guys, you see him starting to heat up, and when he turns it on, you got a problem.
It's time to be disruptive. They've got to find a way to get him out of his rhythm.
That jam! I mean, just beautiful.
Having a whole lot of trouble dealing with Wall. He's been a problem.
The feed to Cousins. Releases from 15. Cousins missing again.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot. They do have a foul to give here.
You might see them use it at some point.
23 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Deep 2 from Collison. It's in! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And Darren Collison is allowed to get going and to heat up. And this is exactly what happens.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 2. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
And that's exactly how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Cousins, the pass to Bellinelli. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one. And that puts them up by 5. Sacramento with the ball. Collison. And so Washington takes the win.
I'm here with John.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's present our John Wall. The fourth quarter was all him. It was like he couldn't miss, and it was just one basket after. And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is
NBA 2K TV, we recap last week's My Park Championship, show off your top plays of the week, and play baseball with Shaq. And don't forget, 2K TV is your chance to participate in the community, and this week you can win up to 1,000 VC. Tune in now.